Feel like we've been here before. Anyways, another gameplay tactics trailer. This time with Ru Hua. Let's do this. All right, as always, we have to, watch it one time through. Then we're gonna break it down on the later half of the video. So let's do that. What we got here?
Ru Hua, a mechanical puppet created by Ma Xianhong, using the mechanism and refined 100 times.
Yes, sir.
Can be equipped with various weapons. Here we introduce the Ru Hua, the BlazeMaster.
Yes, sir.
Basic attack, astral volley. Ru Hua shoots forward.
An actual different basic attack?
The BlazeMaster's basic attack is a long-range attack, different from other characters.
Oh,
However,
she's like
this move
Fox.
cannot interrupt the opponent. Basic throw.
What?
Cannon. Ru Hua slides and kicks the opponent into the air, then pursues with a cannon. Its basic throw attack range is farther than that of general characters and can suppress the enemy's defend. Skill, pedal shower. Ru Hua jumps into the air to shoot at the opponent, and then adds another sweep after
Oh, you can
landing.
you can choose the direction?
Allows flexible control of the direction of jumping and landing. Skill, shadow fire bolt.
Okay.
Ru Hua briefly condenses the energy from the mechanism core into her left arm,
Oh.
launching a powerful shot up to 3 times.
Yeah,
After
you're gonna
each
be
shot,
using that one a lot.
Ru Hua can move freely and can launch the next shot within the countdown, entering the skill cooldown only after all 3 shots are fired.
That's cool.
A tactical decision is needed. Unleash all firepower at once, or disrupt the opponent shot by shot.
Which is most likely what you're
Ultimate
gonna be
skill,
doing.
Heavy cannon. Ru Hua mobilizes the energy of the mechanism
Pop!
core to shoot forward. If it hits,
Oof,
it
what a
strengthens
clean
the left
animation.
arm's firearm command.
Yeah.
Fire
Cannonball.
shell. Use Ru Hua's range advantage to keep enemies at bay.
All right, let's look at this. Let's look into this. All right, we're looking at her basic attacks. Now, her basic attacks are the first ranged, really ranged attacks and in the entire game. It does 5 hits like normal, but they don't stagger your enemy, so you can still walk around while getting hit. I'm sure it does like normal damage or maybe a little bit below it because she is a zoner. Not bad. Think Fox from Smash Brothers. You know, his lasers don't really affect you, but it does damage over time. It's basically how you want to be using her basic attack. Her throw is just, a basic throw, but the plus side for her specifically is that her throw has longer range, so you can throw from farther out. Her first skill is Pedal Shower, and you pretty much want to use this as your, oh, they got too close, time to get away type move, right? You could use this as a, confirming I don't know what you would confirm because your basic attacks, your basic attacks don't stun, so you couldn't really confirm. You would just have to do it off of like, oh, you dodged something, let me punish this, It's a great evasive tool. So you'd use it for evasion and just getting away. I guess that's what evasion is. Getting away from your opponent is what you would use that for. I don't see a way that you use it to like go in, because I don't know, it feels like you wouldn't ever do that. Her second skill is Shadow Fire Bolt, which allows you to shoot 3 shots whenever you want to. Each shot has its own little cooldown, so if you let the cooldown go all the way down, you can't. It just basically ends the move, and then you have to go on a 12-second cooldown. So make sure you actually use these shots when you use the skill. It's not just 1 shot, you get 3. And you basically want to use these shots like buffer shots, right? So because your basic attacks don't stun the enemy, so you would want to tack on a little bit of damage, and then use 1 shot, tack on a little bit of damage, use 1 shot, just so they make sure that they don't get too close. So make sure you use this correctly, otherwise you're going to run into a situation where you used all your shots and now you don't have anything to push them back. I know you have your second skill, or your first skill technically, but when you don't have both your skills, you basically can't stun your opponent. You can't stagger them. You just have to dodge and tack on damage with your basic attack. And this is the ultimate. Looking pretty cool. It's one of the first ultimates that we saw in the initial gameplay trailer. Yeah, Ru Hua is here, the second one. I think she's actually the first real zoner that we have in the game, where her basic attack is that of zoning. Interesting. I don't know who's gonna even be playing this character. It seems like you have to have some type of brain to be using her. I thought her basic attacks were gonna stun. Apparently they just don't. So that's already a problem for people who were gonna play a zoner. You definitely gotta use your brain a bit. It ain't no like Hinokami Chronicles, you know. As much as I love Susumaru, that character was egregious, I will say. I think it just bypasses the whole like, oh man, zoners are just gonna be super powerful in Arena Fighter because you can't go through it, right? No, that's not a thing. They just don't stun you. You take your damage and it's whatever. But at the same time, not taking damage can be a bait as well. You could just do your basic attacks, take them taking damage, like, oh, this doesn't stun me, it doesn't matter, I'm just gonna come after you, right? But remember, if you've seen my gameplay system explained, I explained that this game runs off of a triangle system: a basic attacks, skills, and parry. Basic attacks lose to skills, and skills lose to parry. So in theory, them walking into you is like, oh man, my stuff does no damage, but it could be a bait for you as well. So what they end up doing is walking through your bullets like, this is not phasing me, I'll just attack you. And then as soon as they're about to attack, you use the evasion skill to get away, do damage, and possibly confirm off of it. That's how I'm seeing this character is going to be played. A lot of mind games that's most likely going to be played here. Look forward to that. The alpha test can't come any sooner. Like, please, I need this in my life. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed, please leave a like, subscribe if you are new, and I'll see you guys later. And remember, stay determined.